Team, this discovery is a bit unexpected and worse than I feared. That appears to be an active below industry ship. Don't know how to get home before seeing it. I must inform Osmond at once. Meanwhile, I want you to investigate that ship, but please.
Single.
Didn't even break a sweat. Or in that last key. Dr. RWBY, do you see this?
This temple looks like it's being used as a temporary storage facility for Grimm, of all things. This is quite the discovery.
Space is quite the discovery. For real and true.
Did I look like I needed help? Better and better.
Ouch.
You're finished.
Taking out the trash.
Great job, you made it to the ship. I may need you to get a closer look to see what kind of cargo they're carrying. But be careful not to be spotted. Who knows what kind of security they have.
Check out that open container.
Better and better.
Booyah! 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 Booyah!
Team! Where are you? Report in! Students! Please! Oh dear. Ospen's not going to be happy about this.
But it's an anime. Youngins going off half-cocked is how everything gets done.
Where are we?
Dr. Ooblik, speak up. We can't hear you.
Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Better and better. Let's get to that tower for a better signal.
Let's show these buckets of bolts who's boss.
It's over.
Walked tight.
I never knew I could do that. Put it like on auto fire if you just hold the trigger down for a few seconds. Kinda weird. Stun the shit out of everybody.
You're finished.
Yeah, we win!
We win. We win, everyone.
Dr. Ooblik, we've located a communications tower.
Dang it! It's still all scrambled!
Whatever you did, just keep doing that. The radio seems to be giving me some feedback, so I'm not sure how much crates somewhere else on that island. You must make sure at all costs that you do think. Understood?
Not quite sure I caught all that. Something about another tower?
glad we're on the same team.
A plus. The second tower is ahead. Let's keep moving.
Team, it's working! The signal seems better, but for some reason, I'm not sure if you can still hear me. Just a little more and I can pinpoint your exact location on the island. And if you can't do that, you'll lose the ring. Nonetheless, keep it up!
Let's get our communication back.
I kept messing up what I had planned to do. Like I kept charging when I meant to not charge. Oh god, whatever. I'm losing it. Tired already, I think.
Thanks. I got it.
Go, Team RWBY!
That's better. Sorry, but the reception is always so bad all the way out here. I hope you're enjoying your stay on the island. You're the first visitors I've had in... well... You are the first.
You're not Dr. Oobleck.
But isn't
where
he?
are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Dr. Malone. You don't know me, but I most certainly know who you are. Nevertheless, I'm thrilled you're here. You might be exactly what I need for a very important experiment.
That Dr. Merlot? As in Merlot Industries?
For such terrific students as yourselves, oh, this should be an easy test, right?
Enemy down.
So, we meet again, Dr. Merlot.
Our spin. Or shall I call you ours? Like old times, John.
I thought you perished in the Mountain Glen disaster. A tragedy you played no small part in.
'Twas a mere speed bump on the superhighway of scientific progress. You couldn't possibly imagine the ramifications of my latest research.
The world was a much safer place without you.
You're calling me the reckless one, sending your students out on an excursion like this.
They're more than a match for your mindless
Good
robot.
skills, wait.
What you're doing here is wrong.
You got points left? Still trying to get through this with her? Wow. Oh, she's the one that's like a really fucking lot. No. I'd like to see it.
That's what teenagers do. Nice teamwork. Enemy down.
Trying to make the world a better place is wrong? Say what you will about me. It won't change the fact that you're powerless to stop me.
You'll botch this somehow. You always do.
Well, let's agree to disagree. I tell you, Oz, it has been truly a pleasure catching up, but unfortunately it's time for me to run. Farewell, old chum.
Team, we've been attempting to locate Merlot's island, but have yet to obtain its coordinates. I need you to continue exploring and contact me when you find any evidence of his whereabouts.
Perfect.
Better and better. Better and better.
What has Merlot done with this part of the island?
Students, have you found something?
There are a whole bunch of machines as far as the eye can see. And green goo. Lots of green goo.
I suspect Merlot is on this island for a reason. He's harvesting this substance, and whatever he's using it for can't be good.
Thanks. Did I look like I needed help?
We should try shutting off that pipe.
Hey now, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Good. That definitely got his attention. I want you to follow the pipe program. Any luck will lead us right to Dr. Morel.
I can hear everything you're saying,
He
you know.
thinks he's like I didn't say. Have they ever had a game with other aliens in it at all? I don't think so. Although maybe in the maybe that's what the 2D ones were all about.
Enemy down.
Not sure. I'm pretty sure how it was like in the Ocarina of Time when Link was the only alien around anymore. And he was, because Ganondorf killed them all, trying to wipe out any chance of Link existing. But his mom went and hid him with the, in the Kokiri Forest. But then after that one, I think any incarnation of Link may no longer even be alien. Not that it matters. Or if he is, then he's like from a long lost race, and he's just being born still alien every time for no reason. No idea.
Sheer luck or part of your master plan?
Would you
Doesn't
believe
matter to
me
me
if I
that
told
much
you it
because
wasn't my
at least so
fault?
far, story-wise, I haven't cared as much since those ones.
I believe that you
Twilight
wouldn't take
Princess,
accountability for your
it's
actions.
kind of fun, but doesn't nearly live up to Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask in terms of gameplay, story, or anything. Looks like once again they're doing something way different with the next one though. I can't remember if it has a name other than Zelda. Legend of Zelda.
Mountain Days Eclipse.
Yeah, it has a name, I've just
Decades of
forgotten.
hard work, countless research projects,
Subtitled
not
name
to
or
mention
whatever.
all of the specimens I collected over the years, all lost without a trace.
Or
Let me get this
a
straight.
colon
You're
name.
upset that you lost your research?
Can't remember it for some reason right now. The gameplay in that one, it's like they wanted to make it so that the world was way more open, and you can pick up clothing, armor, and weapons everywhere, and it's kind of RNG, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not in Zelda, but we'll see, I guess. Like, I'd much rather just get my green tunic and Master Sword. And I'm sure the Master Sword's still gonna be there. So how good will it be compared to all the RNG crap? Will it, like, there even be a purpose in the other stuff after you get that?
The work done at Mano
Just don't know.
was critical to the advancement of artificial intelligence and genetics. Without it, Remnant would still be in the Dark Ages.
You've missed the point. An entire city was laid to waste. Countless lives were lost. My only question is how much of the damage were you personally responsible for?
Well, how else was I supposed to conduct my research?
I remember they
Supply
even
of
added
test
like
subjects was running thin.
And with the Grimm
some survival elements so that
underground,
like it would be a bad idea to wear certain clothing in certain environments. And you gotta have food and things like that.
Thanks for the assist.
I think it's like light though compared to, it's not like a survival game like Don't Starve or anything. You die, that's not the end. but the elements are there. And there's probably a better reward if you don't die, obviously. You get more out of it somehow. More what? I don't know. And that's all they've shown so far is like the open environments. But there's still money. I mean, RWBY is like involved, so there must be a shop somewhere. I'm just thinking, based on the land that they've shown anyway, that there won't be like a big community. It'll just be small settlements. It seems like whatever happened to that future of Zelda World, Ilia, whatever you want to call it.
Did I look like I knew?
Everything, all the structures and stuff has been destroyed and started to be overgrown by nature. So it's probably far, far, far in the future, and something bad happened to destroy all that. Or good, depending on how you look at it. Good for Earth anyway, or whatever planet they're on. Wipe it clean so that Earth can regrow. Just bad for civilizations, I guess. More sadness for them.
Do you believe things happen for a reason, Oz? I mean, your little prodigies practically washed ashore here on my island.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Maybe they can be of some use to me after all. How serendipitous.
He's still a little bit higher than me, but I think I'm gonna catch up on him. In this, or the next chapter.
Greetings,
I was really
and
close.
welcome to Merlot Industries, where we're building a better tomorrow, today.
I'm getting a strange feeling about this place.
Team, in order for me to help you, I'll need to know the layout of the lab. Keep your eyes peeled for any maps, schematics, or better yet, any access terminals that would allow us to tap into Merlot's network.
Really all they showed it at the E3 thing, though, about the new Zelda. It was just a little bit of the wandering around and the randomness of it. Apparently it's like, at least the way they were describing it, it's very randomly generated out there. Which, again, way different than regular Zeldas. I'm not sure how that will work and still be Zelda. Like, for these Zelda, you gotta have the boss fights. You gotta have tools of some sort to get through dungeons.
So at home, I see.
And
I want my guests to
hopefully to make the boss fight easier
Security team
or
rarely feels
possible
the
in the first place. The tool that you got in the dungeon.
Shut off this thing.
It should be safe to cross.
You gotta have the Triforce
Here at
involved
Merlot
somehow or another.
Industries, we take pride in innovation.
Gotta have the
Together,
Master Sword.
With your help and a little of your special spark, we will build a better tomorrow.
For you, Merlot, there won't be any tomorrow to restore.
Very much like you to have a horse reminiscent of Epona, if not Epona. There's obviously riding. It's shown that you can ride things, steal the mounts from other things too. Which they already kind of had that in Twilight Princess. And that was ages ago, so nothing new there.
An elevator. This has been all too convenient so far.
Here before you are the Stage 2 processing tanks.
The tanks of goo. They're attracting more mutants. Lucky shot.
And you gotta have Ganon, obviously, also. Always supposed to be the main villain. Zelda, obviously, she's in the title, gotta have her. Hopefully they'll bring magic back. Apparently you don't have to have magic to have Zelda, because they took it out in Twilight Princess, but I would love for it to be back, because that's my most hated thing about that game, probably. The world progressed to a point where magic was non-existent. All the tools were like tool-based, mechanically based, instead of magic. Just dull that way. Like all the magic was sucked into the Twilight world though, in that one. Hyrule, there's like none left. Except for what was it within the stuff that crossed over from the Twilight world, obviously.
Appreciate it if you didn't break all my things. But alas, my androids will rebuild it in no time. This way, please.
So, we destroyed his stuff and he's not even mad?
What else?
Any clue where this elevator might take us?
Here we have the engineering wing, the so-called brains of the operation. You're not counting my own intellect. Don't get me timid, there aren't any traps here.
Good find,
Oops.
team. Do you see any terminals that you can access?
For some reason I was thinking his body would block it. I don't know why I thought that though. This isn't the kind of game that would put that kind of logic in.
A+.
There needs to be different kinds of environments. And there usually is. And I'm sure they will have them. But I feel like I gotta point out after Wind Waker just because of how that dumb game was.
Wait, did you just... Oh no. How could I be so stupid?
And
What the
upload.
hell happened to Yang?
Now,
Shit.
can you proxy the signal over to me with your scroll?
Prepare to meet your doom, students!
I've survived at least one or two of them. Seem to. Finally.
Crush them!
I'm trying to think of other things that I would say have to be in a Zelda game to make it Zelda. I might have already thought of it all though.
Nice teamwork.
Berries. Should be some berries. I don't think there were in Twilight Princess, were there? There may have still been, like, the cave kinds that gave you something. No, I don't think there was even that. I'm having trouble remembering. My brain seems to think there was something, but at the same time I don't think so, because magic wasn't there, so it wouldn't make sense for berries to be there. Yeah, they should definitely bring fairies back. Pixies too. Although, I don't know. I mean, I know like the Navi kind of thing isn't coming back. At least not for Link himself to have. Even though I really kind of miss that. It was a great thing to have.
Would you rip them apart already?
But it was based on something even earlier. The comics and shit, when he had a little one with him. I don't remember if she had it, what her name was though. Or why he had her. But it was there. Bell type thing.
One less monster.
Fuck.
I'm okay.
Balls.
Let me see. Yes, I have everything I need. Team, I want you to head to the lower levels, to the manufacturing wing.
I'll be waiting.
Better and
Perfect
better.
form.
Better and better.
Like, I'm thinking that Hyrule City itself is gonna be just a wreck at that point. I'm still gaining on him. If I tried harder, I probably would already be there. But I'm almost there. Because everything out there seems to be in
Good
ruins.
news, team. The coordinates of Merlot's
I
secret
think
lab contained within the
Hyrule
data
City
retrieved
itself
from the
is
terminal.
gonna be ruined.
An airship has been deployed and will rendezvous with you shortly.
Don't
Which will
worry.
be
We'll take care of it.
interesting. But I wonder if there'll be like any hub kind of thing at all. Didn't really use it as a hub in in the Zelda games anyway, because it had no need for one, but it was still kind of like
You should
nice
re-enter
in a
the
way
power
to have a
facility.
place
Destroy everything you
was
see that may be vital to Merlot's operation.
You're not
full
authorized
of
to
people,
be
I
here.
guess, and no enemies, even if you never went back. There's no reason to. Fuck, man, I tried like 3 times to do my move, it just wouldn't take.
I'm okay.
Did it? That will deliver a shock to Merlot's system.
Darjeeling.
That's how you want to play?
Better and
Perfect
better.
form.
Better and
Any clue where this elevator might take us?
better and better.
Oh no! The floor!
Get to the vent ASAP.
Which is kind of something I've wanted since, like,
According
the
to my
original
map of
Zelda,
lab,
I guess.
This room contains more
Well,
processing
actually,
equipment for his serum.
I'll just say I still want them to remake the original Zelda, basically, in a completely 3D version. Maybe not exactly, but you know, just following that one's, like the boss fights, doesn't have to be the same exact dungeon layout and everything. That probably wouldn't even work anymore. But just the bosses, something based on those bosses, transformed into a 3D fight. And the tools if they can manage that. But mostly also because of the way the Triforce was in that. It was like the first time for him getting that. Link himself got it. Which, I think anyway, that's why, like, from then on, every incarnation of Link comes with it on his hand. Could be wrong about that though, because I've only really paid attention to that on, Ocarina of Time. He just came with it, didn't he? Or did he have it after going in the thing? In the,
So easy.
My serum! Oh, no matter. Thankfully, I have already
think he only had it
synthesized the
after
perfect
going
combination.
into the future, but still, he was basically
So far,
just
the
given
data
it.
is
He
looking
never
very
had to go and have the
Fantastic.
Triforce
I must admit, you really handled this well.
or find it or
Came back
anything,
and
so
beat
I
his chair.
thought it was because of that kind
Is
of
now
thing.
a good time to ask
Anyway,
about that extra
whatever the
credit we
reason.
should be receiving?
First
Welcome
original
to the
game was
testing
the only one where you
grounds.
actually had to
Why
find
don't
the
you go ahead
Triforce, I
and get
believe.
acquainted with my test subjects. They could use
I always
the
wish there would be
exercise.
another one with more of that kind of thing going on. I think you actually got it at the end of A Link to the Past also, but it just was just to make a wish on it in that one. In the original, you found the pieces of it to rebuild it or whatever. But I liked how it did it in Ocarina of Time. I don't know if that actually carries over to any of the other games before or since. With the each one has its own thing. The Power of Wisdom Courage thing.
That didn't go according to plan. Let's make this more interesting.
So the fact that one was on Zelda, one was on Link, one was on Ganon was like kind of important. And gave them each their own abilities.
more effort, maybe? I thought this was my most potent batch of syrup. I think I've made a huge mistake.
Perfect form.
Has come to this.
A mutated Death Stalker!
Don't be shy, students. You could learn a lot from this enhanced specimen. They won't teach you a thing about this batted beast. Nature couldn't make a beast this deadly, so I did. You're easy prey. Is that the best you got? Stings a little, doesn't it? Going to like it when he's angry. Those powerful pincers are going to punish you pitiful pupils. He's looking hungry. No doubt he'll savor your taste as I savor my future.
Aw, damn. No. Oh, balls. I'm in a bad spot.
Bit of rain from the sky.
Somehow got me.
Launch that stinger down and don't let up.
Oh, Zora's. Yeah, that's Zora's, and preferably Gorons as well. Definitely Zora's. That Zora's somewhere in fucking Zelda. Oh, there it is. Shit.
Come on! Finish them off already!
Well, we all died.
Don't be shy, students. You could learn a lot from this enhanced specimen. They won't teach you a thing about this back at Peak. Nature couldn't make a beast this deadly, so I did. Stings a little, doesn't it? You're easy prey. Is that the best you got?
And other things like that, Zoras and Gorons, just creatures that can talk and have their own communities. I know music isn't like the theme anymore. They kind of had a music thing going on back then, but
You're not going to like it when he's angry.
it was so good. I kind of hope some of them will have
Those
music.
powerful princes are going to punish you, pitiful stupid.
Unique songs based
He's
on
hungry.
whatever
No
culture.
doubt he'll savor your taste as I savor my victory. Plunge that stinger down and don't let up. It'll rain from the sky. Crush them! should be
now.
getting eaten alive by now. No, no! Hang in there, my precious!
Thank you.
Come on! Finish them off already!
Oh, heart pieces. I'm pretty sure I've already seen our heart pieces. Only heart pieces. All the good staples like that. Fuck. Planted himself on me. Damn, can't believe he didn't die there. I was kind of banking on it.
I'm okay.
There we go.
No! My one-of-a-kind specimen! This is inconceivable.
It's all over, Merlot. You've got nothing left.
There is something I can do. Let's hit this with a bang.
Team, Merlot is going to blow up the whole lab. You've got to escape.
Get to the opening.
Should have
You've
let
done
Card
it.
Stealing
The
get it.
airship
He
should
didn't
arrive
need
any
it.
moment. I'll see you as soon as you land safely back at Beacon.
Yep, I took it. Look, by 3 points though. So close. Hilarious. I think this is still my game, damn. People just come and go. And that was like none of the original team. Wow. I'm just looking. I don't think I have the energy in me to do another. I'm just curious, like, how many people might still be playing at this time. It's 3 different ones, at least. Yeah, back to him. Wait a minute. That's how you, oh, it's just quick game and new game. You can't, like, custom game it. But you must be able to, because how else do people always join in that same part? That's weird. still confused about that rank thing. But I can't find info about it anywhere. Oh, who's this? Ren? Who's Ren? Do I know that person from the game? Oh well, guess I'll stop here. Bye bye.